Hi everyone, this is Dr. Didoy Lubaton, and I'd like to invite you to support my book project. Let me tell you a little about myself. It has always been my dream, ever since I was a kid, to become a lawyer. Why? Because my dad was a lawyer. He's a very good guy, generous person, helps a lot of people, and I wanted to become like him. But when I was 14 years old, my dad got sick. He had a stroke that left his left side of the body paralyzed. And he recovered, but with many complications, and one of them is chronic kidney disease. And he had to undergo dialysis 3 times a week. He was confined to the bed, had some form of depression. And when I saw my dad that way, I decided not to become a lawyer anymore. But a dream of mine was born, and that is to become a doctor. I want to heal people, especially my dad. And I saw how my mom took care of dad. My mom's a doctor. And how she helped dad recover, and how she loved dad, gave dedication and love for him. And I wanted to do the same thing for my dad. That's why I dreamt of becoming a doctor. I went ahead for pre-doctorate degree. I had nursing degree in the University of Santo Tomas, and it was a beautiful journey because I learned how to care for people. As I went further into my studies, I went into medical school in the same institution, and it was a good one. We didn't have much money anymore, and my family expected me to do some other stuff so that we could contribute to the family already. But I was a little bit stubborn, and I continued on. And by the grace of God and with people who supported me in my dream, I was able to go inside medical school. I was so happy, and I felt that I was really on my way to become a doctor for the sake of my dad. But when I was in medical school, 2nd year, my dad passed away. I fell into depression, and I didn't know what to do anymore. I had so much eagerness before, but I lost my drive. I lost my purpose, why I wanted to become a doctor. I continued on because I was on scholarship, but on my 4th year medical school, I had the money in my hands for enrollment, and I did not enroll. I said, maybe I could already become a nurse and go abroad. Maybe I could go into music or into preaching or in whatever things that I want. Maybe I could go into showbiz and modeling. But all because I didn't want myself to be reminded of my dad in the hospital. And on the same day that I did not enroll in medical school, on the 4th year, a call came to my phone and I answered it. It was from Brother Bo Sanchez and his team. And he invited me to be the music director of their upcoming retreat by the weekend. And I was tired, I was confused, didn't know what to do, and I just said yes. And that yes proved to be the best yes I've ever made. And I was able to talk to Brother Bo Sanchez. We had a one-on-one session. I was able to share to him my depression, my situation, how I lost my dream. And he listened very well. And he said something that I will never ever forget. He said, Didoy, God has a plan. You never know how much God can use you when you are a doctor. God has a plan. And my dear friends, when he was saying that to me, I felt like I had a new father, and that my Father in heaven was talking through Bo, and I had a new hope. I had a renewed purpose. That he has a plan. I don't know it yet, but he has a plan. And so I trusted him. I trusted God. And so I continued on, and I finished my medical school. I went into postgraduate internship, and I passed my medical board exams. Immediately, I was able to practice inside the clinic, and it was a beautiful journey. First, I was seeing patients 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and they just come and go without making any significant impact to them. And I saw how they are always coming back with the same problems. And that got me thinking already, there must be some other way. There must be something. Diabetics, hypertensives come to me because they just need a prescription. I felt that the medicines are not taking care of them. The medicines are just managing the disease, not the body. And so I searched. I learned, and I talked to people, doctors who have a different practice, and I researched, and I attended seminars, and I learned so much. And I learned that health is very simple. You just have to go back to how you are made. We just go back to our manufacturer, who is God, and if we follow His ways, His natural laws, we will be at our best of health. It's not just any disease, but it's wholeness of health that I'm talking about. And as I evolved in my practice, I began to see God's plan for my life. You know, my friend, I realized that I may not be able to take care of my dad anymore, but I can take care of you as if you're my dad. And so with a renewed purpose, I felt like this message has to go across all borders possible. And I want to share that message that don't make them lose you. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of them. Your family, your friends, your community. I lost my dad already, and I don't want you to lose yours. And so it is my mission to share this message. And I invite you right now that you be able to help me out as I write this book, as I publish this book, and as I distribute this book. And I pray that you would become my partner in spreading this good news, that there is hope for health, that you can be happy, healthy, and you can become a blessing to the world through this effort also. And come look into our rewards, and I hope and pray that you could support me in what I want to do. I envision that this book that I am creating would reach the hands of those people who needs it. Help me bring that message to them. And I also envision that we'll go around to different cities, probably the world, and eventually share this message to those people who are hurting, those people who are sick, those people who do not have hope anymore. You can partner with me, and you could become that hope giver and life giver to others. I look forward to your full support, and I thank you in advance for being such a good partner in spreading this message. Thank you very much. God bless you.